time, whenever you are in the world, universe, galaxy, whatever. 15 reasons not to book Andrew Miller Photography. Pinuary is back. This is going to be a very quick run through of why this page is on my website. Right, this one here. Absolutely spot on. Every single wedding photographer in the world will say they're amazing, fantastic, they're in love with cats, dogs, kangaroos. Coming out of your mother's womb with a camera in your hand, you've got an absolute passion for blah, 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 blah. They're all cookie cutter, exactly the same. I'm not. And I want you to know that I am not the same as every other photographer. I want to work with people who appreciate me, appreciate my personality, appreciate the work that I put in, not just on the photography, but on everything else. And it's everything else that tends to make the difference. Right, when you're choosing a photographer, I assume you will have some kind of point system, whether or not it's a formal point system or not. When I'm choosing which couples to work with, I have exactly the same. I have a couple of red flags. If you want a discount, you will, repeat, will, buy me a box of Jaffa cakes. No Jaffa cakes, no discount. End of. Please don't ask for any other discounts. It ain't going to happen. Every single wedding couple in the galaxy can get a discount from me. I like weak decaf tea made from Yorkshire tea bags. That's it. So weak you can see the bottom of the mug. Do not give me tea any other way. I don't like it. I will be polite. If I don't like you, if I like you, I will tell you exactly why I don't like the tea. Read my website. Look at my YouTube channel. Link is here. Decaf tea because I'm pretty much hyperactive regardless of anything else. So caffeine makes me even worse. So I ditch the caffeine. Right. Bon Jovi, I love them. Play them at least once at your wedding. You will get the most out of me. Do not dunk Jaffa cakes into tea. I don't like it. We're not going to argue about it. Your wedding, my day. I say this jokingly and in all seriousness. I really like to enjoy my working day. I like to photograph weddings. It is an absolute honour to do that. But I think that you can have fun in your working day and still be able to take amazing photographs. I will help coordinate your day. I will help make sure that your guests move from A to B. I will make sure that you are supplied with all of the little bits and pieces that you probably don't even think about with regards to boob tape, nail glue, impact drivers. Used one of those last week at one of my weddings. Hairspray, deodorant, hair grips, etc, etc. That's just what I do. Right, amber flags, not deal breakers. If you want me there for your stagger hen do, please give me the right date and time. Scrambled eggs in a frying pan, we ain't going to do it, we don't do it. Stickers on the bottom of the shoes, for God's sake, bridesmaids, take them off. Sweetie carts with no white chocolate jazzies, not a deal breaker, but I really, really like those. Bride tribe, groom gang not helping out on the day, you are going to get trolled by me. Your job is to help the bride and the groom throughout the day. It is not for the photographer to constantly chase around carrying the dress, carrying the flowers. That's what you are supposed to be there to help. Any other Jaffa cake flavour but orange, do not do it. I will just walk out. Leaving tags in until the last minute until you look for a pair of scissors. Yeah, don't do it. Get the prep done earlier. By the way, I have scissors, as well as nail files, pliers, screwdrivers, sharp knives, wire cutters. I can just go on and on. Right. In all seriousness now, as you have probably guessed, I am not a quiet guy. My reviews, and I think there's 117, 118, 119 Google reviews, all say the same thing. Great presence on the wedding day. Make sure all of your guests get along for the perfect shot. We'll show us where the best place to stand is and how to get good lighting. I like your guests to take photographs. I am not going to stop them. I will help corral them to take best photographs. I'm not a quiet guy, hence the caffeine, hence your wedding, my day. I like to enjoy myself. Crap jokes included. Pre-wedding photography. This is included in all of my wedding collections, and I do it because I like to get to know my couples before I photograph them. There is nothing worse than hearing a supplier walk into the room and say, who's the bride, who's the groom? You are going to be there with me 16, 17 hours. If we do not get on, that's going to be an absolute ball ache, and I make no apologies for the language, a ball ache of a day. The pre-wedding shoot allows us to get to know each other a little bit better. If you've got kids, bring them along. If you've got pets, bring them along. If you want to bring your groom gang, your bride tribe, your mums, your dads, your aunties, your uncles, grannies, granddads, I don't care. I just want to get to know you two as a couple. Moving on, I like to help. If you don't want the help, just tell me to back off. Putting wedding dresses together, stitching bridesmaids into wedding dresses, boob tape, putting that on, providing all of that kind of thing, putting veils in, taking veils out, using glue to stick soles of shoes together. Yep, been there, seen it, done it. All of my reviews say that I like to help you. Your day and your enjoyment of that day is really, really important to me. The photographing is just a small part of what goes into making that perfect day. Moving on, I like family memories. I come from a very large family up in the northeast. I want to photograph family groups. If you do not want a photographer to photograph family groups, don't get in touch, because you're pretty much going to get them. I ask you for a list, 10 from each side of the family. It takes me about half an hour to go through, but you have photographs of the most important people in your life. You might not put them in an album, but you have the photographs, you have the memories, and memories are all we've got left when we're sat in that nursing home dribbling. Reason number 5, I can use natural light or I can bring my own. I like dark sunset shots, I like bright moody shots. Absolutely not a problem. Coloured lights, smoke, all of that kind of thing, I can bring that. Reason number 6, I don't do time frames. I don't do time frames because it's my day. I want to enjoy it as much as I can, and I honestly do enjoy spending 16, 17 hours photographing a wedding. It is immense fun for me to do that. I'm not going to look at my watch and say, right, you've paid for 10 hours, pay me £200 in cash now or I'm off. I'm going to stay until the last major event and sometimes beyond if your guests are really good. Wedding art. You are going to get a goddamned album. I do not do digital only. I do not do USB. I do not do cute USBs with a little bit of fluff inside them, hair, straw, and a couple of 6x4 prints and charge you £2,000. You are going to get a full-size album. Your budget will depend on the size of the album. It is all included. Reason number 8, child-friendly. Although I detest the little blighters, children make a wedding. Your children are just as important as you are to the wedding. If you've got kids who want to have a play with the cameras, absolutely fine. I don't mind giving them cameras to play with, as long as they're old enough, as long as they're well behaved, and you can see me doing some of that there. It gets them involved in the wedding. Right, Jaffa cakes, reason number 9 and reason number 10. I've mentioned these before. I want Jaffa cakes. If you want a discount, I want Jaffa cakes on the wedding day. If you want to keep me at my best, I will run around approximately 10, 11, 12 miles, use 4,500 calories. Jaffa Cakes gives me the calories to keep going because I never eat enough. Regardless of whether you provide a full-on meal or sandwiches, I prefer sandwiches by the way, use far too many calories. Jaffa Cakes keeps me going. Number 11, I'm the best bridesmaid you don't buy a dress for. If you wanted to buy me a dress, I'm a size 14, very flat-chested. You name it, I've got it. Stitching brides into dresses, putting the shoes on, taking the stickers off, putting boob tape on. Hairdressing, putting veils on, taking veils out, undressing the bride. The buttons at the back, by the way, I've been there, seen it, done it. It makes your day go a lot smoother. If you don't want me to do it, absolutely fine. But you know what? You'll probably ask for things anyway. Reason number 12, you don't just get wedding photography with me, you're going to get an experience. An experience is about me helping you to make sure your day works smoothly. Simple as that. You don't book me, I agree to work with you, hence my red flags at the top of this page. If I don't like you, I will tell you that we are not suited, and I will possibly advise a few people who may be better suited to you, but I'm not going to take your money. It's not worth my time or effort. I've got better things to do than have a miserable day working. So, simple as that. If I don't like you, you will know. 2 or 3 couples in the past couple of months. It's been 4 couples that I've turned down for the first half of this year, sorry. Reasons number 14, price. Yes, I believe that price is absolutely important. I'm not cheap, but I'm not expensive. You get an awful lot with me. Lots and lots of experience. Now, this is a little bit old. 29 years of experience, 16 years full-time. No limits on your wedding day, pre-shoots included. In fact, they are mandatory. A limited number of weddings per year because I like to keep my quality high and exclusive. You get the extra help from me. Fun and relaxed presents, wedding albums included. I will also do a same-day slideshow, provide white umbrellas for you, provide no photos allowed if you want the unplugged wedding, give you a whole load of natural, candid, relaxed photojournalistic photography if that's what you want. I don't stop when it gets dark. park, I'll just take my lights out and keep on shooting. Prices are fixed at the time of booking. Prices are fixed at the time of booking, irrespective of how far in the future you get married. It is written down in the contract. No extra charges if you want to move the date for whatever reason, as long as I'm free. I use an invoicing system with a merchant account, so you can download the PDF invoice, you can download the PDF receipt, you know exactly what you have paid. You can pay by instalments, you can pay by a lump sum. If you want to meet in an underground car park at midnight, your guys, my guys, machine guns, lights, yeah, we can do that as well. You're going to get a contract, probably one of the longest contracts that a wedding photographer has. It sets out what I'm going to do, what you are going to do, what I'm going to give you, what you are going to give me, and what it costs. And all the usual stuff, because I'm insured to the hilt. Let's move on. Fixed price. Already talked about a fixed price, and basically that's it. If you want to go onto this website and take the quiz, fill your boots. You will love it or hate it. If you love it, you will go on to book me. If you hate it, you hate my client.